purchase Minecraft, record some videos, get some subscribers, talk to little kids, have sex with them.
Yeah, that's about where it would end usually.
So there's a lot of familiar faces on this channel, people that you've probably been acclimated with at this point, but today we're talking about somebody who you might not know about, and that's a good thing actually. This is literally the meme where it's like the those who don't know versus those who know. It's not a good thing if you know about this person. We're talking about Mini Lad. Now, I'm gonna give a quick YouTube history lesson to the younger members of my audience who are most familiar with content that involves either Subway Surfers or a car rolling down the hill on the bottom of the screen with whatever content they watch. In a galaxy far, far away, aka 2012 to 15, there was a huge group on YouTube that made gaming videos called the Vanoss Crew. These people were huge on YouTube, and one of the members of this crew was a person named Mini Lad. He became incredibly popular on YouTube during the somewhat early days of YouTube, and ever since then he's fallen off for a reason that I think we can all agree he deserved to fall off because of. He pulled a classic TM, and I'm not talking trademark, I'm talking about texting minors. That forbidden riz, alright buddy, I don't know how to say this, but when you're a grown fucking man, you cannot talk to minors, okay? You can't talk to girls under the age of 18 on Snapchat, buddy. It's just not something where I'm giving you a pass. No pass for you. Jail. He had no excuse either. I mean, look, EDP obviously guilty on everything, but at least EDP tried. He was like, you know, actually, I was just here to get a cupcake. I wasn't here to meet underage children. I was here to get a cupcake. Mini Lad pulled some shit in his response where he's like, yeah, my mental health wasn't great at the time, so my ability to talk to girls was inhibited, so I did Snapchat flirting with minors. No, buddy, you belong in a padded cell or the type of cage they keep zoo animals in to restrain them from touching customers violently. Think I'm joking, by the way, when I say he used mental health as an alibi for when he got caught texting minors? No, he literally said, oh, I had bad mental health, so I had to fly back to my homeland of Ireland and seek medical help.
The reason I did what I did, and there was even a message where I said this, is because what I said there is true. I did try to end my life at the beginning of 2017. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for anything. This is not what this is about. This is telling you guys the reason, and I just want you to understand the headspace that I was in. Well, the reason why it's taken me so long to make this video is I was scared. Pretty early on, I wasn't okay. That's the reason why I went back to Northern Ireland, not to flee charges, but just to go back with my family. YouTube is my life. I've been doing it full time for 7-8 years now. I've been, you know, the Mini Lad channel is 10 years old next year, and it's all I know. It's what I love. It's my passion. It's what I wake up every day and I love to do. And I realized over the last even few years that I just haven't put the love and attention into it than, you know, what I want. I want it to be like a portfolio of the cool things that I've done, and I want to rekindle myself. I want to find out who I am.
When people have depression, anxiety, or a poor mental health, usually they start with things simple such as going to the gym or practicing breathing, and maybe they go on to take antidepressants. Never is the recommended solution to talk to minors on Snapchat. Anyway, so after this had all went down, Mini Lad was basically forced off the internet because of how many people were leaving comments basically saying, hey bro, we don't want you here, go home, leave, get off the stage. Literally anybody, random strangers who stumbled across the video and read the comments were leaving dislikes, old-time fans were leaving dislikes, people who had heard about the drama from commentary channels were going to leave dislikes. Literally everybody was like, hey bro, we know what you did, I want you gone. And this happened back in, I think, 2020, and he came back in 2021? I don't even remember fully, but I know he came back at some point a few years ago, and then recently he came back like a year or two ago. And basically the reason that I'm talking about this today is because there was this video that came out talking about how Mini Lad has returned. The video is called Mini Lad's Pathetic Return, and it talks about two big attempts to come back to YouTube made by Mini Lad in 2023. One of them was at this point last year in April 2023. He had returned to uploading brain rot content, like, you know, the reacting to memes and whatever he normally posts. And on one of these videos, one of the people that he actually was talking to on Snapchat had left a comment basically talking about how he had tried to reach out to her and schedule a phone call so that they could work things out. Hey buddy, I don't know what there is to work work out. Obviously, she explains in the comment that he's only doing it to get some sort of a statement from her to say like, hey, you know, he's changed as a person. Please forgive him so his return can go more smoothly because, you know, one of the victims is going and basically saying that it's allowed to go smoothly. Now, his next big return was his return to streaming, which took place in September of 2023, so actually fairly recently. That was only a month before I face revealed. And Minilad basically, well, I don't know how to say this. Streaming is one of the worst things that you can do when you're a known groomer, especially when a big part of streaming is reading donations with messages attached to them. Dude, all of the messages that are going to be sent to you through a donation that you kind of have to read as part of streaming are going to be calling out you for the things that you've done and why you got canceled, which happened to him in a clip that I'm about to play to you, and he responds by basically ending stream and freaking out. He's like, oh, this comment just called me out and I need to end stream. I gotta go. Gotta bounce. What does Jimmy Neutron say? Gotta blast.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the 3. Hang on them? I don't know what you're saying. I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna leave you.
Then at some point after this stream where he freaked out and ended because someone called him out, he went live again after that and basically did a stream monologuing about the entire drama and him explaining his thoughts on it now. It's not even him really reflecting on the drama, it's him basically complaining that no matter what he does, even if it's something that anyone else could do and they'd be fine doing it, that he'll always get hate. The example he gives is he's like, hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. He goes, oh, I could say that and people would still find a way to get mad and make videos on it. And it's like, well, yeah, because you, unlike most people who say, hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video, messaged minors inappropriately on Snapchat and solicited pictures. You have to understand that's sort of like, how do I put this? The big difference.
People are gonna hate me no matter what I do. I've learned to accept that. I could say, hey guys, how's it going? And there'll be people out there who will find a way to shit on it. So at this point, does it really matter? Will people make videos on what I'm saying right now? Probably. Do I care? I used to. A lot.
Now, I've covered this live stream in a video before, but I'll still repeat what I said. Craig, what did you expect from people? If you are a normal person, messing with minors inappropriately is the worst but most simplest thing to not do on YouTube. And if you mess that up, you don't deserve a platform. But Craig also went on to point out how he was upset that the Vanos crew had made fun of him in videos.
Even though the people who I used to call my friends, I think there's videos being like, Vanos crew making fun of Minilad for an hour straight and things like that. But I know that like the guys have used me for content. They've made me ugly in thumbnails. I've been in titles. Oh, we can't talk about him anymore. Well, at least I didn't. Like, I've seen it all. Seen it all.
Craig, if you're trying to insinuate that the Vanos crew were fake friends to you the whole time, then you're painfully wrong. Almost anyone who would find out their friend solicited minors would cut them off. And it's not like you were on good terms with them before you were exposed.
The craziest part of this to me is that he is in such a privileged position. Like, literally, he's still making money on YouTube, to my knowledge. Like, YouTube hasn't demonetized him or anything, right? So he's made money streaming. I mean, he literally got a donation, right? And he's making money through his content. Like, he is getting ads on those videos. He's probably not making nearly as much as he was back in his prime, but he's still making a decent amount of money. I mean, when you have 6 million subs, basically any single video you post, that one video will get enough views to pay for groceries for the month. Like, that's sort of just the truth of it. And so he's not in jail. He's never been investigated by the police. He's in Ireland. He's able to stream. He's rich. And like, he's still gonna complain about not being liked on YouTube after being caught like that. Like, dude, you should be happy that you're not being investigated, or you haven't had your computer seized, or you're not in trouble. Not only that, but you're literally employed. Like, in any other circumstance, you'd be fired from your job. You'd have to, struggle to get employed somewhere. And on top of all of that, he gets the built-in luxury of being a YouTuber full-time, He can choose whenever he wants to work, wherever he wants to work, when he wants to wake up. Even if he wants to work, he can take as many days off as he wants. Like, literally, he's fine. And for him especially, being the creep weirdo that he is, and still having the chance to, live as a normal person and make money off of it, and he's gonna complain about not being liked on the internet, like, dude, I gotta say, that kind of balls is insane. Anyway, on his last stream in October, he basically says, like, yeah, I have these side businesses that are making a lot of money, and he realizes that he'll never be able to fully revive his YouTube channel or his career, and I guess he kind of has come to terms with that, and then he vanished.
I'm at a point where I have my side businesses and shit like that are doing great. If anything, one of them continues to grow from strength to strength, which is fucking awesome. But it's also getting to the point where I know that I'm limiting myself on the growth of that, because I have to make sure streams are good and I have to prepare for streams and yada yada. I missed meetings today. They're like, oh, can you do like a 6:30? And I'm like, I'm streaming, sorry. Like, oh, okay, can you do like 7 or 8? And I'm like, I'm kind of streaming, I'm sorry. So it's getting to the point where now, like, the meetings that I have and the business opportunities are there, but I'm doing this thing where I have to keep stream going, because I enjoy it, but it should be a hobby at this point, right?
Another reason why he was slowing down his live streams was because Craig had also kind of admitted that he was aware of the fact that he wasn't able to revive his channel.
I have spent half of my 20s trying to come back from a drama that happened. Okay, let's be honest. And I think it's got to the point where now, because other future opportunities are starting to present itself, I have some really cool shit on the horizon just in my personal life, that I know that those things to really solidify my future and grow and prosper, all that, whatever words, I know that I need to spend more time on that to make sure I can have complete stability. I told you guys a month ago or whatever, or a few weeks ago, whatever it was, that like I had to emotionally retire from YouTube, and we know that this is not a career for me anymore.
From the clips we viewed in this video, it's clear that Craig is self-aware of the fact that his career on YouTube is done, but for some reason, he still refuses to leave. The majority of YouTubers who have been outed as predators normally abandon their channels or delete them entirely. However, Minilad is an exception. On this channel, I've previously talked about Kiwis, a predator who still has a platform to this day due to his young audience who either don't know or care about what he did. But Minilad is the complete opposite. No one has forgotten about what he did, and everyone continues to negatively comment and dislike bomb his videos. And as shown previously, Craig is aware of this, as well as the fact that his YouTube career is over, but he is still here. Before 2023 had ended, he had posted on his Instagram stating, "I'll try and get better at posting in 2024. So he's obviously planning on coming back, but still I'm confused as to why. At first I thought he had only returned due to the fact he believed everyone would forget about the controversy in time, but since July 2020, no one has forgotten, and he's aware of that fact, so maybe he's not as delusional.
Anyway, so it's sort of weird, like on one hand he's very self-aware of the fact that he's not going to be able to revive his YouTube career, but on another hand he's like still trying, even though in his own words he has like more profitable, lucrative business ventures that he could be trying. So I don't know, it's probably just because he's been doing it for so long and he doesn't want to let go, and you know, GG on that. He even posted something on Instagram. It was like a shirtless thirst trap, very strange, on like December, basically saying like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, and yeah, I don't know. But anyway, if you guys end up enjoying this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're at all new to the channel. Follow my social medias, links are all down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.